Well, in the context of sport, it doesn't get a whole lot more important than this in the hearts of so many. And one of these will later be crowned the finest team on this continent. And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. Both teams, Jim, eyeing the ultimate prize here, unerring focus and determination in all of those eyes.
Bringing back memories for me, Peter. A chance to have your name in the club's history. Having had the privilege of experiencing this a fair few times in my own career, there really is nothing that compares. Once you get there, you want to keep coming back. I still feel like that now.
If you're just joining us, we are already underway.
Look, we can only hope for a final that will be free-flowing and end-to-end and highly entertaining, but fear of defeat can often dominate emotions, so don't be surprised if it gets nervy and tense.
Sends it forward. Where? Oh, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Valverde gets it away. Fiddles it through. Where? Interesting ball.
Oh, that was expansive and incisive, the type of move to please any coach.
Climbs up big! Keeper pulls off a fine save!
McKennie really must have felt he had the measure of the keeper then, but how wrong he was.
Dest. Now it's Reina. Wriggles his way through. Defending of the desperate variety. It'll be a throw-in. McKennie. McKennie with the delivery. Tries to get it clear. It's run loose here. And there's his chance to lead the counter. This is promising. Valverde. Araujo. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Dest. The United States ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. Oliveira shifted upfield. De Arrascaeta. Robinson gets it away. And they're quick to get it back. Pulisic. Here's Adams. De Arrascaeta. Luis Suarez. Dest. to the right. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. And it's Luis Suarez. Now it's Darwin. He's had it taken off him. This might spell danger. Showing good feet.
Oh, that was one big no-no when you've got a queue formed in the box.
Araujo played forward. And he's had it nicked away. They've managed to get it away. Darwin. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Spread out to the left. Oliveira makes the interception. Played in with accuracy. Here's a sharp little ball here. He's beaten the offside trap. Swings it across. Now it's Pulisic. He's left his man. Gets to show off his quick feet. McKennie. Played into the middle. Reina! Decent enough try.
Reina could easily have kept that down. He shouldn't have brought the crossbar into play.
Robinson plays it short. The United States with another corner. And he skips past his man. He's free, he has got space. Adams. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick.
Ware really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Valverde. Valverde! Oh, that was no routine save.
Valverde sparked a tremendous stop there, and I think it's fair to add, he just wasn't expecting it.
Knocks it away. And now they can spring out of defence. Now that's well seen too. It's been a pretty frantic start. A lot of front foot pressing. Araujo. Long ball by the goalkeeper. Did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Looks as though there's been a call to arms here for those 6-foot plenties to head towards the penalty area.
Yeah, they've got plenty targets awaiting, so they'll be looking to get on the end of anything that gets played into the box.
Hefty challenge, but fair enough. Well, he is the type of character who rises to this sort of challenge, and he will be back for more. reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. The United States have it back and they can go again. Pulisic. He's got to be it. Reina! Goal! The United States! Could that be the start of something big? And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
The United States have their opener. It is a goal of real significance. Oh, the clearance is short. Now it's De Arrascaeta.
The Arrascaeta just dropped the shoulder to engineer the feint. Now he'll have to shoulder the blame.
Robinson. McKennie. Just eases him off the ball. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Pulisic. McKennie. Moved on forwards. And it's Luis Suarez. Reina. Well, they could break here. De Arrascaeta. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. De Arrascaeta. Great defending, strong and determined. Gently done. Away from immediate danger. Carter Vickers. Valverde. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Gets his pass away, and the counter is on. Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Good spot, he's seen the run. That's tidy. Well played. He's taken that really cleanly.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Hits one! Good stop. That wasn't easy.
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
That's not going far. Now a sudden chance to counter. De Arrascaeta. And that is out of play. Just ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Nunez! Adams. McKennie. Pulisic. Here's McKennie. Looking for the runner. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. Now it's Reina. Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with.
He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Oh, he made it look a bit predictable.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. And he just whacks it away. Oliveira. Real chance here. It's out of play, and it is a goal kick. Zimmerman. Where? Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Oh, it's played into the area. Uruguay have a free kick. Robinson gets it clear. And he's there to clear it. The United States can start a counter here. Proves too strong. Defenders on the back foot. And it's played forward. McKennie, out to the left it goes. Oh, such a clever touch. Over to the left. Robinson has it out wide and in space. McKennie. Pulisic. Passing is crisp and sharp. Here it is, crossed in. Darwin. And here's the chance to counter. That's De Arrascaeta. Darwin. Looking tidy in possession here. Passes short and sharp. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. That's Valverde. Big chance! It's run loose, who's going to get there? That's Valverde. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Cortez looks to bypass the midfield. Well, they've got it again. Played out to the left flank. Throw it. Only partially clear. Valverde with the cross. Now it's Pulisic. Great run on the overlap here. And that is out and behind. It's a good block. And it's hoisted clear. Dest. Oh, that was vital. Oliveira with the clearance. McKennie. McKennie! Oh, another save. Great leap! He's missed, but not by that far.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Dest. Threads one in.
Look, it's a run defence's dislike, but the timing has to be spot on.
Oh, super ball! Some terrific running on the ball there. Those efforts are not going unappreciated. McKennie. He's cut it out. Valverde. And that's another good win of the ball. Done delicately. Knocks it away. Clear away. He's found a way past. And that's been levered clear. Cruising. He just absolutely speared that in.
That was just the top claw finish. He was always in control and couldn't have placed it any better.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Oh, it's come loose. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Oh, good spread. The ball is loose and the chase is on. De Arrascaeta. Nunez. Picked out brilliantly. Gets good distance on it. Where? Forwards and with intent. McKennie. Pulisic. Gets away from his opponents. Reina. Played out towards the right wing.
Yeah, the hat-trick is definitely on his mind, Peter. He wants to get it over with as quickly as he can. Just about everything he's done, for me, he's done it with real conviction.
He certainly has. Really satisfying performance from him. A smiling satisfaction emanating from him. He is embracing this game. Can he latch on to this? Up to meet it! No, he couldn't get the direction he needed.
Uruguay, well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
De Arrascaeta. Valverde. Delivers across. Keeper's ball. Opts for safety. Robinson. Looking for options for movement. Pulisic. Aimed in towards the centre.
Well, from experience, I can tell you he'll get a lot of stick for getting that one wrong.
He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
And it's Luis Suarez. And he's heaved it away. Big chance, corner. He just whacks it away. The United States can counter promptly here. That has been cut short. Spread neatly. Chance to shoot! Decent strike, kept it fizzing low.
I actually like to see that in shots at goal when there's a noticeable effort to get over the ball and keep it down.
Reina turns back here, probably the best option. Zimmerman. Driven forward. Pass has gone astray. Valverde. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Valverde with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. He's in plenty of space here. That is lovely. Well, he had a really good run at goal there, but the defence just weren't going to let him past. He's got away. Valverde! That's a fine save.
Oh, that's a sparkling save, absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra-sharp.
And he's there to clear it. Oh, well played, well played. Dest. Move forward and quickly so. Gets his pass away. Interesting ball. Suarez providing an outlet on that flank. And that has been cleared. Now who's going to be first to this? Could move up a gear here. McKennie. Where? Reina. Adams. Dest. De Arrascaeta. And it's Luis Suarez looking for the run-up. Now it's Darwin. And the shot! Dispatched clinically! On the cusp of half-time, he delivers with perfect timing. Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Well, to his credit, he managed to ghost into space to finish things off, but the failure to spot him was ghastly defence.
We have got ourselves a game here.
I think they can sense a comeback here, and so can this crowd. It's all systems go now.
Pulisic. Cross goes in. Massive leap! Oh, just needed a better contact.
I thought the wing work was A1. The defending and finishing was anything but.
Well, that is one way to stop him. And here's Suarez. Oh, that's nice. Whistle's gone, that's foul. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card.
It was a sterling effort, and at least he kept it on target. It was worth a go.
Oliveira. Shifted upfield. Could be danger here. He's found a way through. Flashes it across. Pulisic. Pulisic is in a really good position out wide. Towering header! I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Dest. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Reina. Now then, the ball's come loose. And that's a throw-in. He's got the shot away! And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Oh, that's a key interception. Pulisic. Adams. A real chance to break. Dest. Reina. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Hit into the mid. Great lead! He's done well to get his head on that, but couldn't score.
Now that was a slick move, and there were several options in the box to pick out.
Whistle's gone, and we've reached the halfway point of the final.
Come in at half-time, largely satisfied with where they are. After a half which has certainly had its moments, has been lit up with some flair from time to time. The scoreline in their favour at the break, 2-1.
So, Jim, the halfway point of the final, what are you thinking?
Well, it's obvious who's likely to be more content going in at half-time, but I sincerely hope that there's a fitting response from the opposition to really engage us on the big occasion.
The United States head into the half-time break with a narrow advantage. It is 2-1. And we are already promptly back underway. Strong challenge, but well within the laws. Reina, out to the right. Some good work on the right flank here. Now it's Reina. And that was very necessary. Good run, ultimately thwarted by an astute piece of defending. Crowd appreciates good football all round there. And that's aimed into the middle. There really wasn't very much in that, not far away from being a telling final ball.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
McKennie. Now it's Pulisic. In with a header! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
Sudden chance to counter. That pass has been well intercepted. Reina. Where? He's beaten the last man. He's had a shot! They've scored!
Well, I think there's a few trying to claim offside, but he looks to have been on. Yeah, he was on.
That has changed the dynamic somewhat.
That has the feeling of a breath of fresh air, Peter, and now they can fill their lungs and just blow them away.
And that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Tries to get it clear. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Stood up well to him there. Now it's Luis Suarez. Now it's Darwin. De Arrascaeta knocks it out wide. Defending of the desperate variety. It's gone for a throw-in. Up to meet it! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
Well, as test goalkeeper, the keeper has just received an A+ grade.
So what can they make of this? And it's Coates. Danger averted for now. Araujo sends it forward. Well read, nice interception. Well, he's felt that, hasn't he? Well, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Could try cutting inside here. McKennie! A real chance and a real let-off.
Oh, look, I don't want to sound too dismissive, but from here, that looked the harder thing to do.
Robinson, gently done. Pulisic. Well, the crowd clearly like what they just saw. Some real no-nonsense defending. No, he's not going to get any further than that. Turner. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Moved on forwards. And we're not going to make any further progress now. And that is played back to front. Pulisic going full tilt down the left. He's a sharp little ball here. Now here's the delivery. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. To make a great save.
The keeper really dug out his defence then, a magnificent effort.
And the shot! Well, that's caused a worry or two. Pulisic. Great chance! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Oh, that's a sparkling save, absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra-sharp.
Carter Vickers. Robinson. Here's Adams. Pulisic. McKennie. And the finish!
It's off target and by quite a way. Do I really need to tell you, Peter, that he has to do better, especially from there?
Fiddles it through. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Keeper's got good distance on that. Now it's McKennie. McKennie. There will be a throw-in. Pulisic. Oliveira tries to clear. Good spot, he's seen the run. Carter Vickers. Oliveira. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Pinches it off him. The defending has become, all of a sudden, very personal, up close, adhesive.
Well, learning from your mistakes and not repeating them is never completely guaranteed, but that rear guard is more focused on him now.
And he cuts out the supply. Ball's gone out of play. Valverde. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Punched away. Now there's a real chance! Now who's going to be first to this? Luis Suarez with the cross. There's the hit! And he's there to get it away. And it's hoisted clear. Lovely feet. Played out wide. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Where? Very nicely done. Hit into the middle. That'll be a corner. Climbs up big. Simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Oh, Peter, you can't teach that. You either have it or you don't. His anticipation is on another level to everyone else's. Superb.
So now the difference is 3.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Where? Well, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Now it's Reina. Adams succumbs to the pressure. The referee's awarded a free kick. And he's gone looking for safety. Carter Vickers, forwards and with intent. Threads one in. Oh, super find. Now it's Darwin. The United States needed that. They really needed it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Now the finish! And it's in! It is no contest. It is a landslide.
Well, when the game's played like that, it's made to look very simple. You know, I love watching football like this. Easy, effective, 1-2, bang. Thanks very much.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days. All part of a forward's duties.
Reina gets into some space.
Been there, done that, unfortunately. You immediately want to have another go. Believe me on that.
Goes forward. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Well, the manager here is telling his defence to come right back, I think.
Well, I think he's telling them that they need to get a little more cautious here, because it's clear he doesn't want them just chasing and running down everything. He wants a little more conservatism to kick into this game.
Well timed, excellent interception. Zimmerman. And it's played forward. Now it's Pulisic. McKennie. That's going to go a long way. Pulls it back. Shot, and the shot! He scored! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Yeah, it has become ugly for one, but the other is still delivering beauty.
The United States tear their opponents apart once again. They are utterly ruthless.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. McKennie. Pulisic. Muscular approach does pay off here. Pulisic. That looks a good ball. And he's there to clear it. Oh, what a pass! And the ball's come loose. Great chance! Oh, terrific save. counter here. McKennie. Reina. Lobbed in behind. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Yeah, he's fouled him there. And he is going into that little black book. McKennie, and that has left him in a heap. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. Well, the protest continues, but in the end they are defending the indefensible. The scoreline entirely justified. Oh, that is a bit special.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist. Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
And it's Coates. Chance! Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Now it's McKennie. Goalkeeper's ball. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. McKennie. Where? Clearly not happy with that. Zimmerman. Carter Vickers. Tries to dink it in. And back out it comes. In again. Cleared without complication. And now the breakaway. Pulisic chooses to go back. Out to the left it goes. Just eases him off the ball. And he's in on goal. Valverde. And they can counter here. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Great ball, and he's in here. Reina. And that has been clubbed away. Oh, can he get onto this? And it's Coates. Nunez. Keeper's ball. Pulisic. It's Reina, gets his pass away, spread neatly. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Oh, and the finish! It's in! And this is getting ridiculous, borderline crazy.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
With that, the hat-trick is complete.
Oh, he's been unstoppable in this match. Every single time he's been in possession, he's looked a threat.
So here comes the substitution.
A warm ovation on his way off, and that is the least he deserves.
Look, you can only give your all, and he's delivered in that regard, and I think the manager has probably just spotted now a little tiredness creeping in, and, you know, if that's the case, then, you know, he's doing the right thing. No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Calmly anticipates.
Looking to break out here.
Reina
Fiddles it through. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Long ball by the goalkeeper. Dest. Forwards and with intent.
He's shifting through the gears.
McKennie! He has done it! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them. Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Spread out to the left.
Uruguay are making a change now.
He's had it taken off him. De Arrascaeta.
Played out to the right. Oh, that's neat.
Oh, it's played into the area. Chance to break. He is through here. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
Over to the left. Luis Suarez. Aimed in towards the centre. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Look at the space here. Uruguay making another change here.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
He's fizzed it forward. And now they can spring out of defence.
McKennie.
Now it's Pulisic.
And the shot's on.
McKennie! Darwin.
Valverde.
That was very necessary.
Now the counter. Played out to the left flank. Pulisic receives it in a wide position.
Up to meet it! It wasn't a great header in the end.
Oh, no, that was a chance. What a chance.
Uruguay making consecutive changes here.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's how...
Can he finish? Decent chance! And he's kept it out, that's a great save.
His radar picked up on that very quickly, and he was first to react.
Adams. Almost nothing left on the clock here. Just a few moments from glory. Decent ball. Goes in for the header! No joy, but a decent try. So there's going to be another change here. He got amongst the goals here, and now he takes his leave.
I think he's put in a good shift, and their fans appreciate that. I think he can feel pretty happy with the contribution he's made.
Oh, shooting chance! It's a goal! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated. Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Keeper's got good distance on that. That's been cut out, well played. Played back to the goalkeeper. And the keeper's given it away. Nunez! Now that was quite some save.
All he'll be thinking is, please, ground, swallow me up.
Defending of the desperate variety. And now a sudden chance to counter. Reina. Oh, strongly challenged there. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Oh, easy pickings there. And the counter is on. Out to the left it goes. Could move up a gear here. Where? Aronson! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Danger of averted for now. Takes on his marker. Big chance! And that is faded wide.
Oh, I'm not sure what he had in mind, and I don't think he knew either.
Looking for the runner. And the shot! And that's wide.
Well, that's why we all say indecision is fatal.
Pulisic.
Aronson.
He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Pulisic. Oliveira cuts it out.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Great ball if he can get there. Too much on it, and that's the keeper's. That's been intercepted. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. Where? Smoothly does it. Well, he had a really good run at goal there, but the defence just weren't going to let him past. And he's had it nicked away. Spread out to the left. And through to the goalkeeper.
Aronson.
Out to the left it goes. Pulisic. Now it's Pulisic. That's a throw. So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Oh, nice touch. Cross from Pul... Heads it! Sticks it away! How many, just how many? The golf in class is vast.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick. Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Luis Suarez, and that's aimed into the middle. Goalkeeper's ball. Reina. Aronson. Played out towards the right wing. Where? That tackle was certainly sturdy. Good run, ultimately thwarted by an astute piece of defending. Crowd appreciates good football all round there. Oh, that's well spotted. A real chance to break. Move forward and quickly so. And that is as far as they're going to go. Sends it forward. Delivers the ball. That's going to go a long way. That's very neat. Pulisic delivers. Oh, nicely intercepted. Pulisic. Pulisic.
Cross from Pulisic.
What a corner. Massive lead! And he steered it beyond the post.
Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Carter Vickers.
Reina. There will be 4 extra minutes. Plays it from a quarterback position.
Carter Vickers.
And he goes cross-field. Pulisic. Interesting ball. Knocks it away.
Played out to the left flank.
Where? In for the forward! Keeper always had the measure of that.
Past the post.
Couple of changes then in quick succession. And it's Coates. And he's there to get it away. And that's been lever clear. Torreira. Well, they could break here. Over to the left. Pulisic looking to run onto it. Nice control.